Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Welcome back to our channel, the Wesonga's Family Show. Basically, we changed from Judith Wesonga to the Wesonga's Family Show because we are a family and my husband is on board. We just want to encourage people, empower, and entertain at the same time as a family. How do you feel? Yeah, it's something cool and I'm so excited. And for today, nothing much. Being a Sunday, I just want us to have stories. Do you like stories? I do. So the story for today is just our experience, like for you and me to share our experience or experiences. The first time you stepped in an airplane or flying. Yeah. So I'll start with my story and give you a little bit of someone else's story because I've been talking to people and it's so funny, it's so interesting. Yeah. So the first time I used, I had to fly was when I was coming to America. Of course, it's an international flight. You have never even used the domestic one. My only means of transportation was buses, shuttles. You know, for those who are in Kenya and Africa, you understand what I mean when I say shuttles. Yeah, when you're traveling from maybe Nairobi to your hometown, basically. I'm from Bungoma because I'm a Luya. Bukusu, Damu. Yeah, so when I was supposed to fly to America, I was a bit scared because, you know, flying alone, you have no experience, going to a foreign land and, it doesn't mean that I never used to speak English, but, basically we're different. We speak different British English, but here they speak American English. So before that, my experience was very funny. So when it came to food, I got in the plane. When it got, because it was at night, I had to fly, I think it was at 11 p.m. So yeah. So my first flight was Lufthansa, if I remember well. I was supposed to stop at Germany. You just look at your boarding pass and you wonder, because countries you just see maybe on the TV and you wonder you're gonna be there, but you don't know anything, totally nothing. So making things worse, I was like, okay, I'll do it. Of course, family was there in Kenya to encourage me because most of my family people have, used to the, flight. They have been in different countries, basically. So I had one of my in-laws going through the boarding passes, just letting me know, like, what to do, something like that. But the moment you know how to speak and you know how to read. Actually, it's very easy. Don't be scared if it's your first time and you love to go to a different country. Just do it. Yeah, so back to the center or the topic of today. I got in the plane and all of a sudden, of course, because it was 11 p.m., they had to give us something to eat. So because I don't know, we have tables, right? So because I don't know how to do it, I had a neighbor, right? But because I don't know how I can come up with this table, so I had to say, I'm not hungry. So reason being, I don't like embarrassing myself, right? So my goal was, or rather my strategy was, to wait and see what the neighbor will do for the first meal. And then when I get to a different destination on a different flight, or rather maybe the same flight by different times when they're serving another type of food, and then I'll know what to do. So I said, I'm okay, thank you. So they gave food to my neighbor, and I was just watching, trying to see where this guy would, because he was a man, trying to see what the guy is doing to come up with that table, before he gets served. So I realized, okay, that's why they do it. That's how they do it. So after that, I think later on, like when the day was almost now in morning time, so something like that, they gave us I think it was breakfast. I don't remember where, but yeah. So from there, that's when I did what? I had to allow those people to serve me because I had now known how to pull out that table, basically. Yeah, so that's my story about food. Second, it was the toilet because I didn't know how to do it. I have never been in a plane. So I said, I want to go to the toilet until I get to America. But imagine, how can you eat and then fly from Kenya, expect not to use any toilet? You have all layovers because I had a lot of hours in between just to connect to other two flights. So basically I used 3 flights. Yes, so I was like, I want to go to the toilet, but the worst came to the worst. I had to use the toilet. So I went in there. I think there's a very confusing part, pull and push. So I almost got stuck in there, but fortunately, I had to come out like, I managed basically. Yeah, so that was my experience. So another funny story, I talked to one of my family members and I think his story is the worst. So he told me he was also the first time he was flying to America as well. So, we are all village people. So coming to America or just flying to a different country, you have never used domestic planes, it's a huge, huge thing. So this a little bit funny. This cousin of mine told me, so he was in the plane and I think they served food, the same story with mine as well, but his is a bit different. So he fell asleep before they served the food. And then when he woke up, the neighbor was already eating, meaning the table was already out with the food. And looking at his place, he didn't see like the table. So he was so angry. And he was like angry at the people who were serving in the plane and also the neighbor, wondering, because of course majority were white, let me say, so they were based on his story. So he was like, so he was very angry at the people. So the neighbor was asking what the problem was. And he was like, why is it that they didn't give me the table? Does it mean because I'm a black person, I wasn't given the table? Other people are eating, they have tables and I don't have a table. So it's like the neighbor now had to show him how to pull out the table from his seat or the front seat. So actually, so it's just very funny things, and I just feel like it's good to share, just have like storytelling, because I know each and every person has his or her own experience. Let's just say the truth, because if you do something for the first time, you can't be a pro, you can't be, like you're a master of it. So there's at least a challenge you first. So that's why I decided to share this story. So in relation to life as well, trying out things is not bad, so long as, give it time. Or learn from other people how they do it. Failing at first, it doesn't mean that you're a failure, You just have to keep doing it or look at how people are doing it, learn from the other team members, and that's how life goes. And at the end of it, you'll have the experience and you'll be a master of everything. And that's my story for today. How do you feel? And before I go, I do say, be you, do you, and enjoy your life. So, Merry Christmas! As much as, we have discussed about our story, let me know what you think, how you feel, and how your experience was in each and everything. It doesn't mean that it should be just flying based on my story, but let me know like your first time doing something, funny or interesting, how your experience was because you didn't know how to do it. Yeah, so, yeah. Merry Christmas and may God bless you. Maybe have fun with your families, with your partners, with your kids. Yeah, just enjoy everything, because life is all about being you, doing you, and enjoying yourself, because you never know about tomorrow. Be blessed, be grateful. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you all from the Wesongas family. Mwah.